In this video, I'll show you how to diagnose an engine coolant temperature sensor on a Honda 3.5 liter V6 engine. This is a 2005 Honda Pilot, and it's going to be similar for a lot of vehicles around that year range. The codes that we're getting are a P02185 and a P02183 and a P0118. The two top codes, the P02185 and the P02183, are both talking about engine coolant temperature sensor number 2 and the errors related to that one, and then the one at the bottom is basically in general saying there's a problem with the whole engine coolant temperature system. So engine coolant temperature circuit high input. That's basically saying overall there's something wrong, and then those two other codes are sensor 2 is where the issue's at. First, we'll get off this beauty cover and I'll show you where sensor 1 is located and where sensor 2 is. Sensor 1 is right here, right underneath the main intake manifold. And then behind it right here is sensor number 2 that's a little bit harder to get to. With sensor 1 being right here, sensor 2 right back there with the same blue plug is where the issue's at.
In order to get this sensor off, you need to push and squeeze on this tab here and then pull back and it comes off.
You have a much better view of what you're working with on sensor number 1. So if you just push on that tab right there, it lifts that tab off the plastic. And then you just pull up gently and it disconnects. Before you go and buy a new coolant temperature sensor, it's really important to look at the wiring harness. In this case, you can see right there, this wire is completely cut and separated. The one terminal isn't even connected, so that's 100% where our issue is coming from, and I bet you that temperature sensor, in fact, I know it's not bad, it's just this wire that's broken. So we soldered it and put some epoxy on for strength. Let's go ahead and plug it back in. With everything back together, we'll clear the codes and take it for a test drive.
And we'll clear the codes.
After we took it out for a test drive, the check engine light is gone, so we have that issue fixed.